So here's a quick follow-up video to my video, Is Triangle Strategy Harder Than Three Houses? So in that video, I was only on level 10, like in the storyline, and some people felt that I wasn't far enough along in the game. Like the big comment was, I haven't gotten very far into the game if I think it's too easy on hard. This is not an easy game whatsoever later on. Okay, so here's my first attempt at this mission. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like this guy's asleep and poisoned. I lost like like 2 or 3 units. This guy's blinded and at half health. This guy's poisoned and about to get nuked. Julia's close to death, but he just keeps feeding Piccoletta diamonds. Like that's what she eats. She's her nutrition is diamonds. So all he does is feed her diamonds and just keep this guy's just asleep and poisoned. This guy's about to get ganked really bad. We're about to fuck these guys up pretty bad, to be honest. We're cleaning house right now. But I made a factory of decoys, so I'll show you how this factory works and how you can easily exploit Piccoletta and Giulio to ridiculous lengths. So enemies love to attack the decoy, so it's almost like a lightning rod. You can also put it to like body block to mess up their movement. So like right there, he just keeps feeding her diamonds, and then she just keeps like vomiting out decoys, and then have Huette just blinding everything that attacks things, so then they have low chances of even hitting us. So I'll just go for this healer because I don't want him to live anymore. I really like Milo. I think she's really good. She's probably like one of the better units in the game. She has good damage, good mobility. She has like insane utility. Her tempt causes enemies to fight for you. So here's a rare moment where Gila gets a kill. She smacks to finish the healer off. But her tempt ability, once you get the upgrade for it and it's actually quite accurate, is insane. And she's just like tempting an enemy for 2 turns, causes it to fight for you, and other enemies will attack it, so it thins their numbers out and crowd controls. So it's an insanely powerful ability. This guy's just dead now. Actually, might as well get some items. Get some spoils. So this is my first attempt doing this mission, and it seems to be going pretty well. I think I can kill him. Well, let's try ball toss. Maybe ball toss from height advantage. Let's see. He might die from poison. I don't think so. We'll find out, I guess. Is this guy gonna get a kill? Let's see. Best regards. This is an okay attack. In my opinion, he's just a TP generator, and he's very good at it. Okay, he did die. Nice. Blindness. He's gonna go. He missed. See, this is why blindness is good. She can't hit from here. So what I might as well do, because you get XP for doing some of this stuff, is I'll do like moon jump. I think you get XP for moon jumping. Yeah, for some reason. And then she'll just like wait. Alright, Huette. Kill him. Alright, so this is my first attempt. I actually thought I was going to lose it. But we were able to pull through off of the factory. The Piccoletta factory or whatever. Just keep generating clones or decoys. And her and Giulio are insanely broken. But the main criticism I got, or feedback, on that video as to which one is harder, I ended up saying Three Houses was harder, but I outlined why and went into detail, and I've played a lot of Three Houses, and now, at this point I've played like, I don't know, like 60 hours of this game or something. I played a lot of strategy games too, so I'm not like new to strategy games. So the difficulty of a strategy game hinges on your ability to discover patterns. So it's not so much that you need to land your shots and, you know, dodge enemy shots. You have to use tactics to win. So if you play a lot of tactical games, you'll naturally do better than people who don't, or if you just have more time invested. You also might just have like perception advantage, where you just perceive things in a different way, which can lead to more success, like faster success in some things. But I didn't really get good pushback on any of the arguments. It was just more like, the big thing was just that, oh, you're only in chapter 7, so what do you know? Okay, well now I'm in like the last, I'm on one of the last chapters, right? There's like 2 or 3 left, maybe 4, and it's gotten easier since the mid game. If you know how to min-max, and if you know how to build a good team comp in any tactical game, the more tools you have access to, the easier it becomes, because then you can exploit the enemies. So I used tempt, I used blind, I used like fire, and I also used decoys to win that, and I only lost like 3 units out of 10, and that's not bad. For my first attempt, my literal first attempt ever. No, didn't look it up, had no idea what I was getting myself into, first attempt. That's been the case for most of these, where it's just like, it's just not that hard right now, like it's just not hard. You have so many tools, it's insane. Like, I'm going to go over some of the units in a separate video, but this is like a follow-up video. So far, I haven't had any good arguments. It's very similar to what, like my Why Bioshock 1 is not a masterpiece video. But at least in this case, I have like objective things. Like, it's like there's permadeath for units in Fire Emblem. Like, there's things I can point to where it's like, this is obviously harder than this. Like, if I can just beat it with losing 3 units and there's no punishment for that at all, then I can just have 1 unit left, and as long as the enemies are dead, we win. Whereas in Fire Emblem, that's not a tactic you can even entertain, because you cannot, unless you're doing a gimmick playthrough where you're just using 1 unit, you can't have your whole army die. But yeah, it's clear to me after getting to the end game and getting past the mid game that Three Houses Maddening is significantly harder than this game's hard mode. And here's the thing, I like this game. I want to see it have more difficulty settings. So it's not like I'm like, oh, triangle strategy sucks. No, it's a great game. Like, you should buy it if you like strategy games. It's a great game. But I would like to see more difficulty settings. Maybe New Game Plus it gets harder, so I'll have to do a third video where I compare the New Game Plus difficulty, which I believe is harder than hard mode. And I don't think you get levels and stuff like that from New Game. I think you can just use any units you want, type of thing, so that would be very fun. So I think I'd probably enjoy that the most. I can do like general tactics guides and stuff like that once I get a more, like a better feeling and understanding of the game, like feeling for the game. But in its current form, there's a lot of gimmicks that are quite powerful. So let's actually just go to the encampment really quick and just kind of like look at some of these things. Huet's aptitudes, dude. Huet's insane. So all right, so let's. I guess this will be the end of this video, so thanks for watching this, and I'll start with another video going over some units and my thoughts on them. Alright, I'll see you in that one.